All right, I'm gonna keep moving. I want to talk about servicers changing. And this slide actually, since I made it, is still is not 100% accurate anymore. So I just want folks to know that the loan servicers that you may have been working for or working with to make payments are going to be changing. Some of them have already started changing. So you need to pay attention. And most importantly, you want to make sure that your contact information with the servicers is up to date. We see this frequently. People don't update their mailing address. They don't update their email address. The servicers will communicate with you. They have to communicate with you, but they are going to communicate with you to the address and the email address they have on file. So make sure they're up to date. So many of you probably heard Fed loan servicing was going to go away at the end of 2021, and that was the case. And then someone very smart at the Department of Education asked Fed loan servicing to stay on longer, and it was a very wise move. And they agreed, I'm sure, for a few extra nickels to do it. So Fed loan servicing is going to continue to service loans at least until November of this coming year. Great Lakes is still servicing loans. Navient is already changing. And if you had loans at Navient, you probably have already been told your loans are moving to AID Vantage, AID Vantage. I've got more information on that on the next slide. Nelnet is still processing loans. Cornerstone, still processing loans. Mohila, still processing loans. Granite State Management, already gone. All of their loans have moved to Ed Financial. If you had loans at Granite State, you know your loans have moved here to Ed Financial, okay? OSLA is still servicing loans, okay? And as I mentioned, Ed Financial is. So these are the 9 servicers. There were 9 servicers for federal loans. If you had loans with one of these 9, you had federal loans. If you've had loans for 10 years, your loans have probably moved already in the lifetime that you've had them. They've probably moved from someone else to one of these 9. These are what your servicers will look like. Ed Financial was on that last slide. They're currently servicing loans. They're going to continue to service loans. Con is coming online. I haven't seen anyone with loans at FH Con as of yet, but they are coming online. Maximus is what is known as AID Vantage. Maximus is a very large company. They do a lot of things. They're now going to do federal student loans, and they are taking over for Navient. So if your loans were at Navient, you've probably already been told they're moving to AID Vantage. The good news, they're making it very easy. Your account number is staying the same. The mailing address is staying the same. The phone number is staying the same. Everything's staying the same for right now. That may change, but right now it's largely the same. Mohila is currently servicing loans. They will stay. And then Trellis is new. They're coming online. These are some tips. Basically, if you have loans with one of the loan servicers that's going to be changing, you should keep copies. You should download records, payment records, copies of notices sent to you. You should store those, save them to a PDF in case you need them. Hopefully you will never need them. But as you can imagine, there's millions of loan accounts. And when they all move, there's certainly going to be some hiccups. So protect yourself, keep copies of records. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that.